and welcome back to another episode on Haunted Bridges. Helen's Bridge is believed to be haunted by a ghost of a distraught mother. The bridge was constructed in 1909 to provide access to a mansion nearby. Helen, who lived near the mansion, lost her daughter in a fire, and feeling devastated, she hung herself from the bridge. People say that she appears when her name is called out. Many claim that whoever tries to reach out to her have trouble getting their car started when they have to leave. This railway overpass is believed to be haunted by a ghost of a serial killer in a rabbit's costume. According to the legend, a group of convicts were being transferred from an insane asylum. The bus crashed and some of them died. 2 of them escaped and the rest were caught. Not long after the incident, one of the 2 convicts who had escaped was found. His body was found hanging near the overpass and it had a note on it signed the Bunnyman. When they continued their search for the second convict, they found lots of half-eaten rabbits hanging from the trees in that area. They soon found the second convict, but he was hit by a passing train before he got caught. Many claim that the entire story on convicts is untrue because in 1970s there were reports of an insane man wearing white outfit like that of a rabbit who used to threaten those people trespassing his property. This is where they believe it all started, the story of Bunnyman. Whether it is true or not, the legend of Bunnyman is still kept alive. People say that if anyone goes through the tunnel at midnight on Halloween, they become the victim of the Bunnyman and is never seen alive. On the outskirts of San Antonio, there is a small bridge which is believed to be haunted by a mysterious local legend known as the Donkey Lady. The story of the Donkey Lady varies and it depends on who says it, but it goes all the way back to 1800s. People believe that her soul merged with a domesticated donkey when they drowned. There are also others who say that she was badly disfigured and burned in a fire that was started by her husband. No matter what the story is, they all agree on one thing, that she haunts the area near the creek and attacks anyone who tries to cross. People claim to have seen a person with donkey's face. There are also some who have heard the sound of rushing hooves, and there are people who have found hoof-shaped dent on their cars. Dead Man's Hole, an alcove that served as an architectural net to catch the bodies that were carried throughout the city by River Thames. Using a hooked pole, these bodies were retrieved and were left on public display for family and friends to identify them. There were bodies ranging from victims of murder, suicide, and accidental drowning. They say that some of these bodies were left unidentified for many years. It was not just the washed-up bodies that were dealt with at Dead Man's Hole. Those executed at Tower of London were also transferred to this place. George was transported to Van Diemen's Land as a convict. He arrived there in October 1825 after he was caught breaking into a house and stealing. He was a part of the chain gang, meaning the convicts were chained together at the ankle or were chained to a heavy pole which made their escape difficult. These people were used to mine large pieces of sandstone from Butcher's Hill and bring them to Richmond village in a cart which were dragged by them. George worked his way up and became a flagellator. During the construction of Richmond Bridge, George is said to have rode the stone-filled carts that were dragged by the convicts, flogging them like they were horses. He was hated by everyone. In 1832, George visited a farm where the servants were drinking to celebrate the end of harvest. George is said to have arrived drunk and behaved poorly towards those servants. On the way back, it is believed that George fell asleep on Richmond Bridge, from where he was thrown over the side. George was found at 2 a.m. that morning, barely alive. He had fallen on the rocky ground covered in shallow water 27 feet below the bridge. They say that he was able to speak and he named 4 men who threw him over before asking to be allowed to die in peace. The angry ghost of George Grover has since been seen on Richmond Bridge and also in the trees on the west bank of the river, waiting to attack those who cross. There are also sightings of George's dog on Richmond Bridge. People claim to have seen a hairy white and black dog which follows lone women and children as they try to cross the bridge, and it disappears once they reach the other side. Some of these bridges have stories as remarkable as their looks. But as far as haunting goes, there are some bridges which are really haunted, but not all. Some stories are just made up. We hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to click subscribe and the bell notification. Have a lovely day and take care.